Just chilling. He's just wanting to hang out, really.
I'm like a couple minutes ago. Yeah, I don't want you to lay down.
And everybody does. So, what? What? Hold on. What is happening right now? Uh, I, I, okay. Can't believe what I'm saying. K was actually before Mad Six. You're muted. You're muted, Mad Six.
I know. I was like, damn. I was sitting here trying to get my microphone fixed. I'm like, damn, he beat me on there today. Gotta write that one in the calendar.
Got there pretty much the same. He came in, and like 2 seconds later, you popped in.
I was sitting there like my microphone was falling apart. I'm sitting there trying to fix that. And I'm like, come on, man.
I got a phone stand, but if I put it sideways, it'll fuck with everything and then lean.
Oh yeah.
So now I gotta have it upright in order for everything to be good.
Fucking tired of shit.
I, no, you don't say.
I had to be to work at 5 this morning. I got back yesterday and had to be to work at 5.
Ah,
that, shit,
DJ life, huh?
that shit was so fun.
Oh, I'm sure, bro. You look like you were having a good old time.
Yeah, that shit was hella fun. Yeah.
Damn. D Hop got popped. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
PE. It wasn't PEDs when he was playing. He got hit for PEDs for the recovery process. Is probably what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Still, though, people are gonna look at it like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is D Hop really one of the best receivers? Yes. Yes, he's still one of the best receivers. Sorry, folks. It may hurt his rep a little bit, but
Is he the best? But because of his performance-enhancing drugs, though.
see, that's the question. But it's a dumb question because these PEDs were probably taken during his recovery process. He didn't play the whole back half of the season.
We don't know that though. See, we assume.
See, the speculation runs wild.
I gotta play devil's advocate, you know.
You're a Cowboys fan. Comes natural to you.
Not like was cool.
Yeah, you're hoping Arizona cuts D Hop.
Nah, we ain't gonna pick him up.
What do you think of you guys' draft picks?
saw like a little bit. I really haven't got a chance to indulge into it because it was during the weekend, so I really haven't got a chance to. The linemen seem cool. The what is it? Smith. From he seems pretty cool. Offensive tackle that they drafted.
You have another Smith on your offensive line now?
Yeah, he got I guess like in college though, he had like penalty trouble, so we'll see if it carry over. So
habits like that are hard to break sometimes.
He's nice and aggressive, so that's what we need on that front line. So we'll see. And then I know they got that. I saw two. It was him, and then that tight end from who's that tight end they got? Fuck. I saw that Saturday when I was waking up. I saw it. I forget what school he is. He got some hands. He ran some nice routes, and he got some hands.
So the Cowboys drafted another tight end.
They drafted a tight end, yeah. What is his name?
Further proving Schultz ain't shit.
You got to have more than one, though. Can't just have one tight end, so.
Tell George Kittle that. That's all we got on our team. Nah, Dwelly's okay. He's an all right number 2. What you call it? Deese. Derek Deese, the tight end from San Jose State.
Mm-hmm.
He's undrafted free agent. I think he went to Detroit. Yep. Snyder, the lineman, he went to LA, and I'm like, he's a Ram. Now it's harder for me to fucking cheer for him. The Jets won the whole draft, though. And the Eagles just got scarier for you guys.
You got Tyler Smith. He's from Tulsa.
From Tulsa.
Yeah, the offensive tackle. Yeah. Then we got Sam Williams, is a linebacker from Ole Miss. Jalen Tolbert from South Alabama. He's a receiver. Jake Ferguson is who I'm talking about. He's from Wisconsin.
Oh, from Wisconsin. Oh.
Jake Ferguson. That's all I was talking
about. I don't know who any of those guys.
Jake Ferguson. He got some hands, though. Like, if you go look at some stuff on him, he has some nice catches over there with Wisconsin. Who else? We got Matt Waletzko from North. I think it's supposed to be North Dakota, but it said Decorah. I think it's a misprint. I think in North Dakota.
Okay, did I not tell you that 6 receivers were going to go within the first 20 picks? Did I not tell you that? Let's see. How many went? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them went back to back. 5, 6 in the top 20. I knew it.
And then we picked up a cornerback from Fresno State, Deron Bland. From Fresno State, John Ridgeway, defensive tackle from Arkansas. And Damone Clark, linebacker from LSU. And Devin Harper, linebacker from Oklahoma State.
See, that's the problem with the team. You keep drafting players out from Oklahoma.
Man, last time I saw Texas didn't even draft no players this year, so you better get off of Oklahoma.
And our kicker did.
First year, I think they said like 2014 that y'all didn't even
Did y'all see our team last year?
I'm talking about going to their school this year. 2014. Nobody want to go to Texas.
We had one of the top 5 draft classes. What are you talking about, man?
Texas.
Top 5 draft. We just talked with Coach Pickering right now. This shit is what? Whoa. I don't appreciate the slander, Mad Sticks.
Nobody want to go to Texas.
Everybody wants to go to Texas.
Nah.
Everybody wants Texas to be awesome.
They think it's awesome. Till they get there, they'll be ready to come back.
Until then.
It's an illusion. Looking good. That grass looked good until you get to the other side.
Yep, and then it's burnt fucking orange. That's right. That's right. All right, let's get this started.
Hold on, I gotta find my lighter first before we get started. Lost my.
Oh shit! Of course, stoner problems.
I just had that shit. I don't know what I do. Oh, there we go. Right there under the
I
remote.
got two of them in front of me if you want one.
No, I got my Luca too. I was over here hitting dabs before we got started.
Did you see Chris Angel was at the draft? Okay, we'll start this in 5, 4, 3, 2. The draft was this weekend, and it was everything you hoped for and more. Well, for some teams, that is. D-Hop got popped. Warriors steal one. The NBA playoffs are looking a little bit better. Did the Heat beat Milwaukee? Did they, right? Did they? No? Okay. Hey, Heat lost? Okay. I was hoping Kay would have given me a better answer, but that's it is what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, hello. It's Monday. Welcome to the All-Pro JAFFO, Grenada Bros Productions podcast, where we bring you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I am your host, JP. Alongside me, as always, the best DJ in the entire world, coming off a big-ass tour, Mr. DJ Madsticks.
Flip, over.
And the 6'10" beast from the southeast, who you probably can't see on the YouTube screen, but he is here, just waiting in the wings like he normally does. Oh, there he is. 6'10" beast from the southeast, Mr. Country K.
Cookies. He got that cookies.
See, now he's got that San Francisco background. A bunch of Jordan crying faces on there as well. That's all right. Well, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? The NFL draft is this weekend, and well, kind of want to know what you guys think. I think overall the Jets won the draft. They ended up getting Sauce Gardner, who, hey, lo and behold, called that shit. He was going. I said Sauce Gardner was going to one of the New York teams, and preferably he was probably going to go to the Jets. He ends up going to number 4, and then they get Garrett Wilson at number 10, and they jump back into the first round to get Jermaine Johnson II, who is, in a lot of people's draft boards, a top 10 overall player in this draft. So essentially the Jets got 3 of their top 8 draft picks in the first round. So fucking A. Good for them. Jacksonville takes, in my opinion, kind of a reach on Trayvon Walker as the number 1 pick. A lot of people were assuming that it was going to be Aiden Hutchinson, or I said if it wasn't Evan Neal, they were wrong because they need to protect Trevor Lawrence. They go Trayvon Walker, and a lot of the reason behind that was apparently some of the trainers over at Georgia were saying, because when you look at Trayvon Walker, it's a whole lot of intangibles. The big kid, he's fast, but they said the way that they ran the defense wasn't necessarily built around him rushing the passer, even though he more than has the ability to do so. So the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trent Baalke, obviously, seeing a whole bunch of potential, because that's all Trent Baalke does is draft based on potential. And look what that did to the 49ers, set us back quite a bit. But hey, they got Trayvon Walker. I actually hope it does well, because this kid was actually one of the better players on that Georgia defense. Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan, goes number 2, stays at home, plays with the Detroit Lions. Houston Texans get Derek Stingley, who a lot of people were really surprised that they chose. A lot of people were thinking Sauce Gardner to Houston. But apparently the top 3 was so obvious that even Chris Angel picked it. Before the whole thing, Chris Angel picked the top 3 overall picks. But hey, that's just what he does. But as you just go down the entire thing, one thing that popped out the most was some of the trades that happened. I gotta ask both of you guys: is Hollywood Brown worth the number one pick or a first round pick?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Since Massick didn't say nothing. Since Massick didn't say anything, I mean, for the Cardinals' first round pick, it just all depends on where you where's the first round pick at. A top first round pick, yeah, sounds crazy. A bottom first round pick, then yeah, he worth that. He was worth a bottom first round pick because of his speed and stuff like that. You also got to remember that offense in Baltimore is not predicated on having like dynamic receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just be real. Like,
But what was the? I'm trying to find it. No, wasn't the Eagles? So the rate. Okay. Was it no? That was the Ravens pick to get the. No. Huh. Very interesting. The Ravens basically outright traded the dude. I don't even think it was for any picks or anything like that. It was just,
Well, that was something he was saying.
or maybe it'd been next round pick or something. Next year's pick.
He didn't like the offensive line or some shit like that.
I don't know, but
I read. So I think
that was
something about
that was the first. That was the first trade that went down that I was scratching my head going, okay, Hollywood Brown played with Kyler Murray in Oklahoma. That's fine. You know, maybe that connection is going to be somewhat relevant in Arizona's eyes. But then came the biggest one of the day. A.J. Brown, the same A.J. Brown in Tennessee, number 11, who was waiting on a big contract with Tennessee, gets traded to Philadelphia. And then the Titans go and draft Treylon Burks, who, in a lot of people's comparisons to wide receivers, is A.J. Brown. So they essentially traded away A.J. Brown, drafted A.J. Brown, saved money in the process.
Yeah.
So then the Eagles, right after drafting him, boom, 4 years, $100 million. Was it 67 million guaranteed or 70 million guaranteed, some shit like that, or 57 million out of 100 million guaranteed? So I looked at that and went, Cowboys fans just shit themselves. That was hilarious to me, to be honest with you. Because now, look at the Eagles' offense for a second. Jalen Smith, the quarterback, Miles Sanders, you got Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and Dallas Goedert. That could potentially win the East right there, bud.
Ain't nobody worried about the Eagles. Man, you worry about your Niners. You always got.
I'm just telling you.
Man,
No, I did see the first pick we had in the second round. What do we do? Fucking defensive lineman. Oh, I knew that shit was coming.
The wife must be close.
The defensive lineman.
You must be close by, yeah.
Dude, the Jets offered us the 10th pick and then I think a 5th rounder for Debo. We said, what? A 5th rounder? Go fuck yourselves. So, and we didn't make a move at all. Apparently, people were calling for Debo, but nothing. Nothing at all. Kenny Pickett goes to the Steelers, and Malik Willis doesn't go until the 3rd round. I don't understand. And he goes to the Titans, of all teams, which He has the potential to take Ryan Tannehill's job. But then the Patriots go and make a pick like with Cole Strange, somebody who was a third rounder in other people's draft boards. Like, this was just the first 25 picks, I should say. 26, I should say. Were pretty legitimate. After that, it was kind of like, what the hell are some of these teams thinking? And then let's see, second round. Load that up real quick. But apparently, I just looked at the thing. Apparently, Devo still wants out. Like, it's not about the money right now. This is essentially what is being said. It has nothing to do with how much he's going to be being paid. But hey.
That's the same reason why I don't like the 49ers. Y'all fans.
They're
Y'all
delusional.
fans push them out the door. Y'all push them out the door. I
saw that shit.
Y'all didn't even hear the rumor.
I was like, what are some of you? No, some of these fans are saying some stupid shit. Like, they're already calling for him to get traded and everything. I thought trade his ass. It's just like, dude, really? You're just going to turn on the guy like that? He single-handedly got us to the playoffs. And that's how we treat him? God, it's no wonder why people want out. Jesus Christ. But for what I'm hearing, it's not even because of the fans. It's because of Shanahan and Lynch. Some agreement is not being made right now. To where it's not looking good. But, I mean, and it's after the draft, too, which doesn't really help. So now we are going to draft Devo. We're probably going to have to do a player swap plus get, something for next year. But other than that, it's just, I don't know. I'm kind of at this point where I'm just don't really give a shit what happens. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If he plays for us, cool. It's one of those situations. I mean, just waiting to see at this point. Not looking forward to next season, to be honest with you. But hey, look at Mad Six. He's got his Cowboys. You're starting to suck in the East, but then his Jets come up and be like, fuck that. We're going to take the AFC East.
Watch my Jets do some shit. And y'all gonna be like, damn, he really picked them when they was at they fucking bottom. And he picked them. And here they go.
Clipping that. And my dumbass chose the Bears. Shout out to Rock. I'm in misery with you, bro. Misery with you. Oh,
I gotta plug this weed real quick on the show. Hey, this is some King Roll. This shit is fire. With some wedding cake flour with some strawberry fields cannabis oil.
From where?
King Roll.
Oh man,
it's cannabis oil. It's cannabis oil and keef infused.
Did you just give those people free ads?
I'm like, hey.
Hey, we're gonna be giving free ads. I'm gonna have to get in contact with them later. Going, hey,
It's like you can taste the strawberry. You can taste the strawberry, and that shit is hella good. It tastes like strawberry cake.
And that's the flour.
Well, no, it's infused. It's infused with oil and keef. So the wedding cake is the flour, and then cannabis oil is strawberry fields, and then they got keef on the outside of it.
Sounds like something that'll kill you.
Nah, man, I stopped in Tulare down there. I forget the name of the shop, but I was like, man, I should have brought some more trees with me. Should have known going on that. I brought like fucking 2 blunts. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, fuck that. I gotta go stop and find me somewhere.
That's all funny.
Somewhere, and yep. Got me a bunch of pre-rolls, so I didn't have to worry about rolling. I'm like, shit, yeah. That shit was fun. I gotta tell the story. Like the first night, like when we got to the show in Lindsay, like, so I set up, right, did the sound check, and then we was all sitting around the table talking, and then the host, which is Big Omeezy, he's with on Sick With It Records, but he's on E40's label, but he's been hosting the thing, and so I've known him for some time. So he was like, "You ain't gonna play nothing." I'm like, "Man, yeah." As soon as I'm done smoking, he's like, they start getting hella weak. They was like, you could have put a list on or something, played anything. I'm like, we all talking amongst ourselves. We get to know each other. It's talk time. I'm like, I'll play the music when I'm done.
Yep.
And then show finally started. Like I think it's like the second artist up. The fucking fight breaks out.
What?
This girl threw a drink in this dude's face. And then she just started like mouthing off. And then then she came back and threw the glass at him. This fool like picks her up. This is why artists performing like picks her up and slams her on the ground hella hard. I was like, oh shit. So why all this was building up, the host was yelling for security, to come. I think as we saw it,
Hold the fuck on. We're not gonna just walk by that like that's not a problem.
But yeah, she was like, she threw the cup at his face. I mean, I don't condone hitting no woman whatsoever. Now I'm gonna put that right there. But I'm just saying, like, everybody ain't like us. So, and then you in the heat of the moment, you drinking, and somebody throw a cup at your face. Yeah, so.
Like a glass, like threw it at him, or like threw the drink in his face. But like
she threw the drink at him first, and then came back and threw the glass at him.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Next thing I know, I see her getting slammed on the ground. They yelling for security. They over there like fighting at this point. Now shut the music off. I'm like, hell no! Like we ain't finna do this. I'm like, we'll go home. I'm like, we is not doing this. And then I was thinking, I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to put on some Kendricks. I put on Kendrick, bitch, don't kill my vibe. I threw that shit. I was like, see that shit. We ain't here for the drama tonight. Threw that shit on. The crowd got hype again. There was juice. And then, we started the show back because the dude was in the middle of a performance. Like, literally. So.
Right in the middle of his set.
Yeah. Got him going. So did that. And then, I'm up there spinning. So this fucking dude, like, keeps getting on stage. He's drunker than shit. Getting on stage, and I'm like, you can't come up with your drinks, like, get down, like, and he's like pulling me, trying to talk to me, and I can't understand the word he's saying because he's just drunk as fuck, like drunk as shit. And so I'm like, move, like, move. And so at one point, he comes back up there, and I'm like, get your drink away from here, like, you up here with your drink, there's equipment up here. I'm like, and then he like pushes my hand away. At this point, I pull the headset off. Now I'm like, oh hell no, like you tripping. And so I called for
we have said it multiple times.
Right, I'm like, they just don't.
Matchsticks is the epitome of I wish you would. Okay, don't do it. I'm sorry, man. Go. And to see what happened next.
You see, the crazy thing there, like, so I was there. My Taekwondo instructor was there. So he performed. He performs too. So he performed, but he wasn't even around. But I was just, kind of got the host's attention. I was like, get this dude down, like, Like he was like, and then the host, he was like, music, he was hella funny. He was like, just hit your pen, just chill. I was like, I'm about to boot. Like you pushing my hand away like that, like you getting aggressive now. Like now I'm about to kick you in your fucking forehead. I'm about to jump off the stage and fly and fuck you off. I'm like, so I shut the music off again. I'm like, I don't know who this dude is with, but you need to come get him. Like he can't be up here. Like get this dude off the stage. And then that was
Bro,
yeah.
That would have been your new logo. You flying off the stage with one of those fucking full extension.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be great. That should be the new logo. That's fucking hilarious. So that what was that? That was the first night.
No, this was the second night. This was in Lindsay.
Oh,
Like Sacramento, it was chill. Like we have no problems in Sacramento. That's the thing. Like we be doing these shows, no fights, no arguments. Everybody just chill there to listen to hip hop. There don't, and and the main artists, there don't be no issues whatsoever. Like all these other places that be having like, because I think they had like a over here off of Northgate yesterday. They had a like a Cinco de Mayo parade, and somebody got shot and killed during this parade. And I'm like, what the fuck, like. And we do these shows.
That bad, bro?
Yeah, I'm just like, we went out there, and I'm like, I'm glad it wasn't like our people fighting out there. It was people from their own town that was out there fighting each other, and so. But the town is hella cool. They like, it's a small ass town, so they don't have nothing to do. So a big artist like that coming through there is like, so hella people came out, So yeah, it was cool.
I really should I message him? To try and see if we can get the song.
You probably got to message the manager. I'll message the manager.
All right. We'll talk about that after.
I can get you his info.
There we go.
Probably message.
Be like, hey, we would like to use this song as our intro if you don't want. Like first 30 seconds or so of the song, fades in us and everything.
But yeah, besides that shit was cool. We had hella fun. There was a lot of driving, just fucking tired because we didn't get out of here till like.
You did Sac, you did Lindsay, and you did where else you go?
Fresno.
Oh, Fresno. How was Fresno?
I didn't. I didn't end up going to the Fresno one. I ended up going back to my room because I wasn't DJing in Fresno. So I'm like.
He said, I went to my room. I went straight to sleep.
I went to Madera.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Madera is like about an hour away from Lindsay, about an hour 10 minutes.
Jesus.
I stayed on the outskirts of town. Yeah.
Damn it. And then you had work at 5 a.m. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? But hey, I'm glad you had a good time though. The videos and stuff I saw and everything, it like looked like you were having fun. You're in your element. Shit look cool.
I got another one on Friday.
The grind don't stop, people. It does not.
Young Dro, June 24th, come out. Young Dro, get your shoulder lean. Wow. Get your shoulder lean.
This guy's just, the price goes up every day.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! So that's June 24th.
June 24th, June 25th. Yep, same route that we just did. So, yeah.
Perfect. Goddamn, man. Doing it big, bro.
And it's cool because we have like artists from like that city too that be performing too. So there was about 4 artists from out there that performed too. So, and they've done it a couple times because they did the like the Mike Jones one. Like I didn't go out, I didn't go to the other cities for the Mike Jones. I was staying in Sacramento, for him. But I'm trying to talking to the promoter, so I'm trying to get on as the just like because I've been rocking these shows with them for a minute. Just let me be the tour DJ. So just let me do the the cities that we need to do, and I know the artists. I got them in line like with their music. Their music is ready to go. I'll be on them. I'll be like, I'm not accepting music the day of the show. Like you got a deadline. It's your deadline to get your music in. If you ain't got it in, not my problem. Figure out another way to play it because I'm not playing it. So be professional about that shit. And that's what I liked about the artists out there. They was hella professional.
There you go. When life gets easier, makes things more fun. Uh-oh. Did he freeze? It looks like he did. He's frozen in the moment. It looks like a confused moment. Oh shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bad Sticks is experiencing technical difficulties. Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Now, yep, he'll come back. What? Are you back? There he
Yeah,
is.
I thought it was y'all. I'm like, I saw you with a plate. That was the last thing. I was like, he froze it.
We saw you like.
I'm like, and everybody responded, and finally it cut out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yep, I had a plate over here. Yep.
Yeah,
Eating.
it was frozen just like that too. I was like, damn, he frozen. I'm like, anybody else responding either. And then finally, I'm like, maybe it's me, and then it clicked out.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm trying to get on this like the tour DJ. Just let me do the cities, and everybody, we all vibing like it's the same people.
Oh yeah, bro.
So it's like we all got this vibe. We all know, each other's routines. So
Works. Makes things easier. So that's what's up, man. And ladies and gentlemen, before we move on any farther, you guys already know. Raise Energy. Been with us since day one. Proud to be ambassadors for them. New flavors every single month. And they have another one that kind of tastes like a carbonated Arnold Palmer, like with the lemonade and the tea. Has that little taste to it. I gotta say, I am quite a fan of that flavor. So repsports.com, reppsports.com. Use the promo code ALPHARAGE to get 15% off of your order. Demand more. Join the Rage Rebellion. Appreciate them for being with us again since day one. So D-Hop got popped for PEDs. How much does this tarnish his reputation and his career? Because the way I look at it, it looks like it's one of those. It was during the healing process from when after he got hurt.
yeah,
Try to maybe come back faster or something like that. Who knows what the motivation was? But it doesn't seem like it was being done while he was playing. But as media tends to do, they tend to speculate and try to say, "Oh, could D-Hop, is that the reason why he's one of the best receivers in the NFL?" Like again, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I do think this was just one of those.
it's only you guys gonna feel like that.
Yeah, it just feels like a healing process thing. Maybe he took a vitamin he wasn't supposed to. Maybe he didn't know. Or, but when you get suspended for 6 games, that's kind of one of those you knew he took it or he knew that he wasn't supposed to be taking it.
I think he issued an apology. Yeah.
Yeah, so first 6 games, sitting out for D-Hop. That's what I'm saying. Like, does it really tarnish his legacy? I mean, at least for this upcoming season, he has the second half of the season to kind of come out and do something. And if the Cardinals are in trouble and he comes back and they start winning and everything else like that, then it kind of further solidifies how important he is to that team. But I'm already seeing it everywhere. People are like, "Oh, D-Hop's this, he should be done," and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's certain people.
I'm just like
I
these.
hate to say that, but it's certain people. It's a certain kind of people.
Say it.
Do I want to go there?
Say it.
People that anytime a black person fuck up, they want to condemn them like they just committed the holy sin. Point blank. That's
what I'm saying, bro. Like you think about this for a quick second. You're playing something for millions. You're doing something for millions of dollars, right? If you get hurt and that jeopardizes your ability to continue to make those millions of dollars, would you not try everything that you possibly could to try and get back as soon as possible?
Mm-hmm.
That becomes the real question, because we're not dealing with just a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Or we're talking like millions and millions of dollars, generational wealth
Mm-hmm.
that these men develop over, 5, 10, 15-year span. Some of them not even longer, longer than 2, 3 years. But would you, I mean, again, people are human. I'm not saying everybody would, do the same thing, and they would, some people might be more strong-willed or something, but D-Hop had a moment of weakness. That's how I look at it. I don't think he should be condemned like as a person.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't like a domestic violence issue like other, players and stuff like that had gone through.
You get condemned for the littlest thing. Just go
But
like
I mean,
with
he
one of
got
these
6
stars.
games.
Just go like
Think about this.
these other stars and just like say they like look at like if they mess up and just go like
Think about this, people.
go look at the comments of these what these motherfuckers be saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Think about this, people. Ray Rice knocked his wife out in an elevator and got 2 games. D-Hop, took a PED and he's out 6. Didn't hurt anybody, didn't do anything. It was his own body,
mm-hmm.
Trying to get back into the game earlier rather than later. And he got 6 games. But you can see where the NFL has its priorities, apparently. Apparently, you can't take PEDs and can't gamble on the game, but severe domestic dispute and everything else like that, not on our radar.
Mm-hmm.
Or sexual assault, all that shit, not on our radar. If it's not criminally, charged, then we don't care. It's pretty crazy. And then, I hate to bring the MLB into it, but because we've already said we wouldn't cover it, but I mean, this pertains to the situation that maybe the NFL fucking learned from it. And Trevor Bauer, the pitcher for the Dodgers, he got banned for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
2 years.
Yeah, like long ass time.
2 full fucking
It
seasons.
was like multiple things I think he did.
The sexual assault, domestic abuse, all this other like stuff tied to it. We're not talking about a couple of games, people. We're talking about 162 games apiece. 2 years. He cannot play the game of baseball.
400 games.
Bro, like, no. Like that the NFL should literally look into that and go, oh, you wanna do this kind of shit and think you're gonna get away with it? Guess what, motherfuckers? Done. You ain't playing this year. Guess what? You ain't playing next year either.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how severe it really is, you probably won't be the next year or the year after that. We might just blackball your ass from the rest, getting and ban you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like, I really do think that should be, I mean, I think as long as Roger Goodell's a fucking commissioner and he's just going to be, excuse my French, sucking off the owners just because, just to have a seat when you're at the table. That's why he gets booed every time he goes up there. It doesn't do anything for the league. It makes the league look worse than what it is. And the real fans realize that. When you don't do what you're supposed to be doing, and it kind of goes into. So, did you guys hear about you? Maybe I'm just new because I don't really pay attention to Sacramento or anything else like that. But we're going to basketball real quick. Apparently, Mark Jackson is in the running to be Sacramento's new head coach. But there's a lot of backlash behind Mark Jackson. He said some shit that he wasn't supposed to say. I don't know if you guys know anything about it, but I guess he said something that he wouldn't allow a gay person into the locker room.
I didn't read that. I knew they said
Yeah, some
front running, but I didn't hear
some like anti-LGBTQ type remarks and stuff like that, while preaching the word of God, and then having an affair. Publicly apologizing for that, apparently. So it's kind of like, what do you do with that? So here's what I want to know. People who don't have moral character, or at least good moral character, will continue to do it if they don't get disciplined in the correct way. And I feel like the NFL is at a point right now where they are so big and they understand and know that they're the biggest sport in the country that they're willing to just overlook these types of crazy things. I don't understand how difficult it is to look at these situations and go, yeah, you're not playing football anymore. Not in this league, at least. You can go to CFL, you can go XFL, USFL, wherever the fuck you want, but it ain't going to be here. Like, does it not like enable the shit out of these guys to be, to kind of know that they're not really going to get into trouble?
Yeah,
like that.
Ain't nobody held accountable for shit.
Like that shit's, I don't know, man. That shit's foul to me, to be honest with you. That was absolutely crazy. How people can do these heinous things and 2 games. What? 2 games? That's nothing. Two game checks? That ain't shit. They're still getting their endorsement money. They're still getting all that shit. Really hurt them in the pocket. Take away their whole fucking season and their pay. We'll see how quickly these players will come in line. Especially when it comes into those situations. Because this is just, it's getting ridiculous at this point. But I don't know, man. The priorities of the NFL are a little fucked up in the discipline area.
Yeah.
I love the game of football. Fuck, I can't defend those actions. I can defend what the game is supposed to do and what it has done and everything else like that. At least for me, from experience and from my friends and what I've seen. But what those guys do, I can defend that shit. No. That's not the game. That's not the game of football. So hey, it is what it is. But what do you getting back to football, I guess, on a positive note, what do you think about your Bucks? Okay.
As far as what?
Do you pay attention to any of your drafts?
I mean, we traded our first round pick. Sam Houston. Oh no, he played at Houston or some shit like that. I don't know. It was DA. I mean, honestly, I really didn't pay much attention to it, bro, because I was in Seattle. So,
how'd that go? By the way, hey, I watched a little bit of the live stream. You were with the blue team, right? Okay, yeah. I could tell which one was you easily. That was very easy to see from that camera. Like, where's Cat? Yep, the biggest one on the field. That guy. Made a few plays in there, tackles for a loss in the backfield and everything. Liked it. How'd that game go, by the way?
We ended
I didn't
up
get a chance to see all of it.
Yeah, we ended up losing the overtime by a field goal. To be all the way honest, their kicker should be getting a phone call. I don't understand why he's not at no camp. I don't understand why no team has not called him. Dude, when I tell you this, a boot is an understatement. Like, bro, he was drilling the ball 30 yards outside the damn, like, when on kickoff. The ball's lined up at the 35. He's booting this bitch out the end zone easily by 30 yards. If the fucking baseball entrapment wasn't behind the field, he's rocking that bitch in the fucking parking lot. Easy.
What the hell?
Easily rocking that bitch in the fucking parking lot. This motherfucker had a boot. But
Yeah, somebody should
honestly,
get that film in.
I'm gonna try to expedite this story as best as I can, but I know people hate when players be like, "Oh, the refs." Bro, I promise you, this was one of those cases. If you go back and watch this game, you'll be like, "What in the fuck are they calling?" Like, bro, anytime we had a good play, it's either getting called off or like they're saving their ass and giving them like yards, type on. Like, it was that bad. In the first half, that's all that was happening for us. And the game was still 7-7 going into halftime. Even with all their shenanigans and shit, we still had the game tied. So, yeah, their running back fumbled the ball like 6 times, and they called damn near all of them back. Like, that running back was feeling the pressure.
Wait. 6 times?
Bro, when I tell you these fucking poly dudes was hitting their ass so fucking hard, he was hitting this dude so fucking hard, bro. I was feeling bad for dude.
I'm sorry.
I felt bad for him.
You're benched after 2. You're benched after 2. Fuck that. 6. What the hell? That's a coaching mistake.
I don't know what was going on, but they had faith in him, and he probably didn't show them no reason why he needed to be benched before that.
You were literally watching your running back get murdered and fumbling the football 6 times. And you kept him in.
Murdered.
That's a coaching mistake. That is a full-on coaching
mistake. On paper, he probably got like 1 fumble. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They kept calling them shits back. Like, they kept saying,
God.
Unnecessary roughness, or they were just calling bullshit, bro. I promise you. They called a face mask. The dude didn't even grab him. He hit sticked him. They called
I was gonna say how much of it was unnecessary roughness. Like, be real. I know how semi-pro players get down. How much of it was egregious and how much of it was legal?
No, bro. I promise you. Like,
all legal.
I'm gonna say it like this: we fumble most. Like, I promise you, 90, like a high 90% were good hits. Like, you would probably have to go watch the footage and look at it again and be like, "Oh yeah, that was bullshit." Oh, that was bullshit too. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was like that. Like, it was a straight bullshit. Bro, them poly dudes was fucking cracking their ass, bro. I'm not lying to you. Like, it got to a point where I was just letting them motherfuckers go in. I was like, man, fuck that. We got a rotation, but I was like, oh, y'all can go in. It was like, I'll sit like a couple seats and shit. I know it's supposed to before I get back in. I was just like, y'all go in. Because I was just enjoying them boys playing. Like,
because I was looking at it going like, you had like a series or like a few plays or whatever, then you went out and you went basically damn near the other side of the field, and then you took a knee, and I was like, is he done? Like, wait, what happened? Why is he?
I was letting them play.
And then was it 3 sacks in a row or some shit like that? 3 sacks. You guys sacked the quarterback like 3 times in a row.
Oh,
and
bro,
it was like in the beginning of the game. Let's just say the quarterback got mauled 3 times in a row. The field goal, they missed the field goal, but then the ref called some shit on you guys, and they took over on offense again.
Yeah, they said roughing the fucking kicker. Gave him 15 yards. 15 yards. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, I'm so glad you said that. 15 yards for roughing the kicker after the kicker missed the fucking field goal. That was his only miss after that. Everything he touched his foot, went in the fucking goalpost. Even on kickoff, he was booting them bitches in the field goal. That motherfucker was mad. Matter of fact, no, he missed one. He missed another one. late in the game. We blocked it, but the coach called timeout. He
Oh,
called
God.
timeout right as he called hike and they blocked it. But they iced him and they missed he missed that one too. So he iced him. He missed it. But yeah, pretty much that could have won the game because they blocked the ball and the linebacker caught it. And he had the whole fucking sideline to himself. So he pretty much he fucked himself on that play by calling that timeout. Because the coach was he went to San Jose City.
What's that?
This dude.
Oh, I'm taking my car off the car.
I was gonna say, I'm like, is somebody yelling at Kay or is Matt Sticks watching the video? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh no, Matt's just watching the video.
They, you know how when people go jump, they put them big ass like the I think he was trying to commit suicide, but they put this big ass bag to jump on, the inflatable thing, so you can land on it. If he was, but he missed. He jumped and missed. And you can hear him do the video like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. Concrete. He jumped off this bridge onto the pavement where I think he was supposed to jump on that bag, but missed the whole bag and just boom.
Damn. What the fuck are you? Was this on YouTube?
On Instagram.
Jesus Christ. Instagram letting some wild shit go.
Yeah, some dumb shit, but then I was banned on Facebook for like 2 days.
I got banned on Facebook for 90 somehow. I don't even know what the fuck happened.
For saying somebody should get their ass beat over something. It was like joking around, and then they got suspended for like 2 days. Like, fuck y'all, man.
Well, I guess it wasn't like I wasn't like banned, like I couldn't do anything. But like all of my shit was like delayed or people saw it last or
I couldn't do shit. I couldn't I couldn't comment. I just had to watch people post and couldn't say shit.
Yeah. It said 90 days. I was like, the fuck for what? What the hell did I do? I said, what the hell did I say? I go back and look at what they flagged me on. I was like, I didn't even say that shit. I just shared it. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why am I getting fucking banned for that? It's y'all's fault for letting that shit fucking run. They banned me for your mistake. Fuck that. Shit's annoying. But, I mean, it is what it is. I think I'm off it now. For sure. But I'm barely on Facebook anyway, right? How often are you on Facebook? I'm barely on that shit. Right now it's either Twitter or Instagram because it's socials.
It's more IG, but I feel like on Facebook it's like more interactive. IG, you just kind of scrolling through, watching videos and posting shit. Facebook, I feel like it's more like it's more interactive. You get more like feedback, comments, talking back and forth. Yeah.
For you, maybe shit. Post shit for the show and everything like that. Goddamn thing. Thanks, people. Bye. Show some love and support. Deuce. What the fuck? It's like, all right. I guess we really gotta earn it. Fuck. Well, I don't like really post shit on Facebook anymore. I don't really get as much feedback.
A smart marketing thing I just came up with.
Uh-oh.
Then she got the Perneta Brothers Productions. You should sponsor me, and then I could after my shows I can have a banner at the shows on my
No, we did not talk about this.
Nope.
We talked about something completely different. We did not talk about this. Yes. Deal, sir. I mean, you say sponsor. I don't know how financially I'm going to figure that out, but I mean,
hey, it ain't got to be about that. It's just it's a way to get your name out there. It ain't even about the financial.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Buy a banner for the table.
On it. I would say, what about you? Got the
I got the
banner?
stand. Oh, I got the long banner. I need like
Oh,
a.
you need one of
I need horizontal. Yeah.
the horse. Ah, okay.
Like
All
that.
right, I'll figure that one out. Yeah. Yeah. Got that. I'm on it. That one big time.
Yeah. So what you have to do, you have to like get it like I guess like with my name on it, and then like sponsored by or some kind of how they do. Yeah. So yep. There you go.
Get the
Free
YouTube channel
advertising.
going.
Free advertising.
Okay, all right. All right. He's throwing it back at me now. That's fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know where to find us on the social medias. JAFFO's AP on Twitter, JAFFO Sports on Instagram. Tornado Bros Productions is the YouTube channel where all pro JAFFOs and Logical Senses podcast live videos go. Trying to get more clips, trying to get more basically more content to you guys on a daily basis, other than just you guys seeing us live on Mondays and Wednesdays. But again, it's a process. We understand this. We know what we need. We know what we're going to do. We're all doing our own things. Obviously, DJ Matt is out here touring, little flipping everybody like that, because that's just, again, the best DJ in the entire world. We don't say that shit just because. So keep supporting him, keep supporting the show. Share, like, subscribe, rate. When you're on Spotify, go hit the stars real quick. Rate the show, give it 5. Give us better on the algorithm so everybody gets a chance to hang out with us and talk sports and just talk a bunch of shit about sports. So if this is where you guys want to be, we appreciate that. Bring everybody else in here with you. Show all the love and support. We appreciate that. And Wednesday, 7 o'clock, live, another episode. We'll see what else happens in the sports world. NBA playoffs is happening, but not a whole too much. That's crazy, I should say. I mean, other than John Morant missing a game-winning layup, which not like John Morant at all. But come Wednesday, a lot more in the NBA playoffs will happen. We'll talk more NBA. We'll see what happens in the NFL and everything else like that. USFL's games have been going on. I somehow found the A7FL, the 7-on-7 tackle football league, on a pay-per-view channel somehow, on the Black Box and everything else like that. So see how that goes. Next week, the Miami United States Grand Prix for F1. Watch along on Sunday with myself and Sunshine. Watching it. It's an afternoon race too, so I think it'll be more in the evening, if I'm not mistaken. And then Monday, back here at it again. Friday, Logistical Senses Podcast, episode 2. We appreciate everyone who hung out with us on episode 1. That episode was about toxic relationships. The entire show, we went 3 hours because people were engaging and getting their opinions and everything like that. So again, we appreciate everybody for hanging out with us there. This Friday, we already told you what it's going to be about. It's all about religion, and it's going to be another episode that a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of things are going to be shared. And we hope you guys hang out with us once again here on the Tornado Bros Productions YouTube channel to be able to interact and kind of give us your own opinion. But again, be civil about the whole thing. Trying to learn as a human race. So once again, people, we'll see you guys on Wednesday for here with All Pro JAFFOs. For myself, JP, for the best DJ in the world, DJ Matt 6 MPs from the Southeast, Mr. Country K. We will see you guys next time. Deuces.